Coming to you from Investor Town Hall's headquarters in San Diego, California, I'm Daniel Wong. On today's program, we have KSIX Media Holdings, Inc. on the show today. They're a diversified media and internet company, and they're talking to us about launching broadband for Lifeline in the 5 states. Stay right there. We're talking about what investors need to know and why KSIX should be on the top of your stock radar list. We have CEO Carter Matzinger back on with us today of KSIX Media Holdings. Carter, thanks so much for taking the time with us today.
Thank you for having me again.
So, Carter, you recently had an announcement launching broadband for the Federal Lifeline program in 5 states. Can you tell us a little bit about this and what it means for the company?
Yeah, it's a really a great change that's happened. So what it is it's basically the government saying that the telecommunication carriers for Lifeline have to provide broadband services. And what that does is, it's giving them a requirement that you have to provide 500 megabytes of data a month for these subscribers, and that's the way it's headed. And it also allows the subscriber to be with the carrier for 12 months. So it's puts them in a not really a contract, but they lock us in with the carrier for 12 months, which allows us to provide, better phones, better customer service, and really support our customers a lot better.
And Carter, you've been preparing for this because this is the first time that broadband's been offered in the Federal Lifeline program, and you've been actually putting in broadband-capable phones into these people's hands, correct?
Correct. Yep. So, we wanted to make sure that, and True, previous to us, wanted to make sure that their subscribers were prepared and had capable phones to handle broadband.
And obviously, with your digital advertising expertise, that's what you brought to True Wireless as a former client there. You've been able to help the retention. You've been able to lower costs. Can you talk up to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've been able to lower the cost of bringing on new customers, which has been a big piece for them. Because that impacts the bottom line right away. They've had actually pretty good customer service and support as far as retention numbers and being able to reach out and support their customers. So where we've really been able to excel is lowering the new customer cost, and which obviously impacts the bottom line.
And obviously, is it possible to secure this nationwide approval for broadband?
It is, and that's something that we're looking to do. Obviously, that's on FCC approval, so you have to go through, an application process and wait. So you're on the government radar for that. So, but that is a goal of ours to get that national broadband license, which would be really exciting for us.
Absolutely. Also, for the listeners out there, can you also kind of refresh your memory on which 5 states you're approved in? And then obviously for some other revenue streams you're looking to generate, you're going to be looking to go into more states, correct?
Yeah. So right now, our major states, Oklahoma, and we've got Texas, Arkansas, Maryland, Rhode Island. And but bulk of our revenues really with Oklahoma in those tribal states. That's something that we're looking at. It's a little bit of a strategy play if we're going to actually, double down and focus on the federal broadband national coverage, or look at which states we want to target as that broadband license is coming in. So that's a discussion with attorneys and strategy that we're looking at. But yes, obviously expansion into more states and the federal broadband is a top priority for us.
And I don't know if you can answer this or not, but is there any particular states that you're kind of have your eyes set on at all?
California is obviously a biggie. There's a lot of folks out there and eligible customers that are still out there. So that would be on our top of our list to go after right away.
And for investors, I think a lot of times you look at other comparable companies. Can you give us kind of an outlook on the competition, and where does True Wireless stack up amongst the competition?
Yeah, so there are quite a few Lifeline providers. The biggie out there is Carlos Slim's company, SafeLink. They do, probably 440 million or so we're in the top 12. We're actually number 12, and looking to go up those ranks quickly. We're with us coming on board and really looking to scale, even just within our 5 states, and with the broadband really helped us as far as revenues for the company. We found that the average cycle or lifespan of a customer was approximately 7-8 months. Now with them being in a 12-month lockdown with us, that increased pretty much bottom line revenue by about 20%. So that's pretty exciting for us for this 2017 year.
Yeah, definitely a lot of opportunities to add to that revenue stream there. We were talking earlier, and you mentioned, I think Assist Wireless was another company that's in about 5 states that are fairly similar to your territory, and they're doing almost 40 million there. So it'd be very interesting to see how you stack up there and how you start to climb the ranks to be possibly one of the top 6 companies out there.
Yeah. I know previously in the 2013 range we were, and we're looking forward to getting back there again.
Well, Carter, looks like we're out of time for now. We want to thank you for joining us here. This is our guest, CEO Carter Matzinger of KSIX Media Holdings. Carter, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hey, we're going to have Carter back again soon sometime here. He's going to be discussing 2017's business plans and goals for this new year. So stay tuned in next time. For our viewers and listeners out there, catch more video interviews at investortownhall.com under the webcast section. Thanks again so much. Stay tuned for the next interviews here on investortownhall.com. Also, make sure to join a stock board to start the discussion and get your voice heard.